Wow, hi everyone. It's Monday the 4th of October 2010. It's now 1 week post-op of gastric bypass surgery. I'm sorry I haven't made a video before now and posted it. I did actually make one, but I wasn't happy with it. It's taken quite a lot of motivation to get round to doing a video this week. Probably a lot of people who have had the surgery will understand that you really don't feel like facing the world so much in the first week. So apologies that I haven't let you know how I'm doing, but I'm okay. I'm not too bad, so I'll just rattle on and just try and get through this video as quickly as possible because there's a lot to let you know. Okay, right. Well, if I start with my weights, my start weight was 295 pounds or 134 kilos. On pre-op diet day 1, I was 266.8 pounds, which is 121.1 kilos. On surgery day, when that came round, I was 254.8 pounds or 115.5 kilos. And then today, 1 week post-op, I am 248 pounds, which is 112.5 kilos. So still losing, and obviously I'm now on the losers bench. I can't believe that. It's brilliant saying it, on the losers bench. Used to be something completely different being on the losers bench, but hey, now it's good. Right, what can I tell you? Well, I'm feeling okay. A little bit uncomfortable today, if I'm completely honest. Overnight, had a sip of water, and it got. I felt like it got stuck, or it like jammed in my breastbone, and I haven't had anything but water this morning up until phoning my surgeon's office, and the secretary has advised me to have some food or milk or something to eat technically, but obviously I'm on the liquid stage, so it's got to be, excuse me, something like milk or Slim Fast or soup. So I'm having fortified milk. So, and that, touch wood, fingers crossed, is going down okay so far. So hopefully there's not an issue there. I know I'm a little bit dehydrated because I feel a bit lightheaded. So I'm going to try my best to get my water in today as much as I can. Probably a bit lackadaisy with it yesterday, if I'm honest. So, and I have been struggling to get the food in. Just feel like I'm eating all day, eating or drinking all day. It does not stop. You know, well, start first thing in the morning, and you know, have a sip of water with some of my tablets, like my painkillers, which one paracetamol, and then I have to wait a little bit, and then I have my first milk. That's my little boy in the background, and then it seems like the next thing I'm doing is having another drink, so I'm having like a milky coffee or something like that, and then I'm thinking, well, I need to get my next meal ready, so I'm doing my next meal because I have to get 6 meals in a day, and it's like, it's literally every couple of hours, it feels like. So it's quite hard. I'm finding that quite difficult. Oh, while I think of it, let me just show you. I'm going to show you my scars because I want them recorded on here, and also my body shape. So I'm going to just stand up and do those now before I forget. So bear with me a second. I might actually have to pull the camera close. Oops. Right, so there's my first one, if you can see that, sorry. And here's my second one. Oh, I'm not very good with the camera back to front. There's my third one. There's my fourth one. And right down there is my fifth one. And it's just close to my belly button, that one, so. And that's probably the worst one. It's still got the most glue left on it, and that one as well. Okay, right. I'll just do a body shot as well, just so that you can see what I look like now. Okay, so I've got a vest on, but it's quite loose today. So. Looks like that. Can't really tell which. And obviously, sorry, that's my ugly belly. I've got loose trousers on, and they actually, use the wrong finger. They're actually quite loose as they are. But because that doesn't put any pressure on the bottom scar, so that's a good thing. So that's what I look like today, and that's what my scars look like. They're very clean. I've not had any sort of soap on them or anything, which the doctor advises for 5 days. Well, obviously it's 7 days now, and I've still not used soap anywhere near the front of my body, because I felt that the complications I had last time with my section, I really didn't want to go down that route again. So everything that I can do to prevent that, I'm doing, which I know a lot of you will understand. So that's that. What can I do so far? Well, it's all right, I've written myself a few pointers today. I went for, I could probably do about a half an hour walking, or a half an hour looking around the supermarket or something like that. So I'm probably up to half an hour's exercise. It's not up to my full speed, but it is faster than what I was walking in hospital. So that was good. And I'm trying to sort of increase that day on day, little by little. The doctor doesn't expect me to even be out of the house in the first 2 weeks. He probably expects it from week 3 onwards, but I'm not the sort of person that likes to sort of sit around and do nothing. So I have been pushing myself a little bit to do that sort of stuff, although I'm trying very hard not to overexert myself, because that can have a problem. That can cause problems more than anything. I haven't managed to catch up with all your videos, I'm sorry, as yet, but I will do that over the course of the next week, just to catch up and see where you guys are at. So I hope your journeys are all going well, and that you're all still losing, and if you're not losing, stay calm, stay positive, and you know, you'll kickstart it again, don't worry. And also just to say thanks for subbing to me. Really appreciate all your comments and well wishes. They do help me along, and I'm very pleased to have your support out there. My hospital experience was good. I went in, got there about 6:45 in the morning. We got seen, I got taken into a side room at 7 o'clock in the morning, and between 7 and 8 I had my blood pressure taken and my temperature. I got changed into a surgical gown, which I brought the actual paperwork to show you what the surgical gown is, because I don't know whether people know that. Sorry, there you go. And I had the ladies one, which is here, which is a wrap over surgical suit with paper knickers. So it's a paper gown and paper knickers, and the paper knickers are so uncomfortable. The pants are so uncomfortable, but they were necessary. I must admit I nearly had a bit of a faux pas and ripped them as I put them on, but luckily I saved my dignity in time. So I had that on to go into surgery. Oh, and something else I wanted to show you. when I was, look at that, that's nasty, isn't it? When I was in the anaesthetic room just before the theatre, which I went down to theatre at 8, and I think I actually was in the anaesthetic room at 8:15, and that's the last thing I remember. And they put the needle in, the first needle, and it went into the vein and then it popped out the back, and that's what the bruise, it was a nasty vein, so it caused a really nasty bruise. And then he pinpricked me about 4 other times, including in the back of the hand. And when I came round, I had 2 cannulas in, one in my hand and one in my arm, which was useful because I had to have multiple drips over the next 24 hours. I was in recovery from, I sort of vaguely remember waking up around 5:12, and I was in and out of consciousness, so I vaguely remember the surgeon coming to my bedside and saying that it was okay, and to lift my ankles and turn them and lift my knees up, and I got to do that something like 6 times an hour, and also cough. They didn't give me a spirometer or anything, they just told me I got to cough twice, 6 times an hour. Well, that kind of went out the window. I did cough when I remembered, but it wasn't 6 times an hour. So, but so far so good. I haven't had any real breathing problems or anything. I was on the ward by 1:15. I was out of recovery and on the ward by 1:15 in a single-sex bay, but on a mixed ward. And this is at Derby Hospital, the new hospital in the Midlands. And it all went fantastic, you know. They were so, the nurses and all of the staff actually were so supportive. The cleanliness was very good. They were even cleaning light fittings when I was there, you know. So, you know, the cleanliness I was pleased with, because obviously that's a real cause for concern in hospitals with cross infection and that sort of thing. And obviously the first 24 hours I had a drip attached to me, so I had to take a trolley with me to the loo and everything, and they did make me get up, although they did allow me a little bit longer than half an hour to sleep it off, which is a good thing because I spent most of that first day in and out of consciousness. My husband went home and he spoke to his mum when he got home on the phone, and he said to her that I was quite ungrateful, not very nice to him, and ungrateful and everything, after he'd spent 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours there, and all I'd done was say 3 words to him. So, but I can't remember that. I can't even remember what I said to him. Although I do remember, actually no, I did say a few more words. Sorry, that's my alarm going off. I'm going to have to make this a 2-parter video. So I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, bye.